Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beard Venture.
I'm Carissa.
And on this episode, I've got one from Lindemans. This is the raspberry, or if I'm pronouncing this right, the Framboise. Okay, so I picked up this box because it had this awesome crystal glass and 4 bottles. It had 2 of the OG, at least to me, the Framboise. It also had the peach and the new strawberry. Now what it says is, with beers from Lindemans Brewing, a new world of excellent flavor plus decades. That's a joke. They've been around since 1822, 200 years, so 20 decades of beer tradition opens up for you. The Lindemans family brews lambic ales with a great dedication and uses the traditional method of spontaneous fermentation, wild airborne yeast. Yeah. The brewery remains faithful to its exceptional original recipe involving craftsmanship and experience passed on from generation to generation. International beer festivals and tasting competitions appreciate Lindemans beers too, as seen with the numerous awards and won in recent years. Discover outstanding taste in this exclusive package of Lindemans Lambics. Okay, these are like 250 mil. They're like 8.5 ounces. Which part of the reason I got this, besides the fact that I hold on to groovy glassware, don't always drink out of the perfect glassware, but a lot of times you find Lindemans in larger bottles.
Yes.
Now,
That's how I've always seen them.
Lindemans are kind of expensive because they're spontaneously fermented. They're also amazing. I do want to preface this. Lindemans are not for your casual beer drinker, your starting out beer drinker, your person that drinks only seltzers and flavored vodkas. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is I can't accurately describe this beer and make you want to drink it. I've told this to people and they're like, you need a beer enthusiast to truly appreciate this. There's a reason it's taken me 600 plus videos before I bring one of my co-hosts in for something of this nature. I've had these many, many times.
Oh my gracious.
This is not a casual beer drinker's drink because it's absurdly complex. I'm sure you can smell this. Rich, sweet raspberry flavor and character. Wild yeast fermentation, exceptionally complex. Lindemans Framboise Lambic made with local barley, unmalted wheat, raspberry juice, aged hops, and wild airborne yeast. True lambics are rare. All come from one of fewer than a dozen breweries in Belgium's Seine River Valley, a region of about 15 to 75 miles in size. Lindemans Brewery has been family owned since 1822.
That smell is amazing. It smells better than the best raspberry jam or dessert you've ever had.
You go first. I've had this one dozens of times.
Oh my word. It's like you just picked them right off of the bush. Like,
the flavor on these beers are absurd.
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's so tart. Holy cow. That is something else.
Okay, the smells huge.
Huge.
Like almost fake. But they don't smell fake. It doesn't smell like candy. You have the tingle on your tongue.
Oh.
The flavor grabs a hold of you and it lingers and it matures and it's I don't want this to sound gatekeeping. I don't want this to sound negative. Lambics are not for the rookie, the uninitiated. These are for enthusiasts.
My gracious.
They're not for them, but they're best enjoyed by them. I mean, there's just something completely out there about a beer that's this difficult to produce. I mean, you feel how heavy that bottle is. You know, their spontaneous yeast fermentation.
It is. This one is super, 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 super saturated in flavor.
But raspberries are more saturated in flavor than strawberries or peaches.
It has definitely more of a tartness than the other two. Not bad. It has an earthiness that the other two don't have.
But I think that raspberries have an earthiness that
Yeah.
other fruits don't.
And none of what I'm saying in a negative way. Like, not at all.
I would suggest drinking them in a tulip because it will concentrate the flavors on the nose like a red wine glass. They're good for that. It's so hard for me to describe accurately how I feel a lambic is. It still has a distinct beer situation.
Yeah.
But it also kind of feels like a mead.
Mm-hmm.
And it also kind of feels like wine. But it has a lot of the complexities of a well-crafted mixed drink.
Yes. This one feels a little less meaty to me than the other two. More wine-ish.
Yeah, because I would say that type
Maybe
of
because
berry.
of the tartness.
Well,
yeah.
it's more of a juice berry.
Mm-hmm.
I have had raspberry wines before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
fantastic.
I mean,
It's
the
fantastic.
head is pink.
Yes. It's fantastic.
It has a low alcohol content. I looked it up. It's like less than 3.
But you don't drink it for the alcohol content.
No.
It is
These
all about the flavor.
These beers are experiences. I mean, if anything other than just enjoying it, I would want to have it poured over vanilla ice cream. I know it sounds crazy, but it's...
That's pretty fantastic.
I mean, I've said this in the other videos, but maybe you haven't seen the other videos. Do you understand why I didn't bring you into this beer early on?
Oh, yeah.
You probably would have told me...
You don't get it.
You probably would have told me very early in your beer drinking career that that's not a beer. It's special, but I don't think you hold this until a special occasion.
Yeah, you don't want to rush through it.
No, it's really
You
neat.
want to take your time with it.
It's really neat.
Hold it on your tongue.
I say treat it like a good wine.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing. It drinks like a very good stout.
Mm-hmm.
Where the temperature will change flavor profiles, where it's smooth, it coats your entire mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you sip slowly on, that you tell your friend, hey man, take a sip of this. You're going to really like this.
You don't chug this. Yeah.
No. This is not an American light beer.
No.
It's something different.
It is very different.
It's something neat.
Mm-hmm.
It's something unusual. And sometimes unusual is just what you need. Yeah.
It's special.
I really don't know which one I like more of the ones that we're filming tonight, so we've tried all three. This is the last one.
I think I like the peach the best.
I don't really know. I mean, I'm really, really digging peach right now.
They're all very different.
But they're all
Still so good. Yeah. But I do think the peach was my favorite.
Yeah. It's special. I like it. I like it a lot. So, there you go. If you guys are enjoying this video, hit me with a like. That really helps. It lets YouTube know that you liked it, and lets me know that you liked it, and I appreciate that. Thanks to everybody watching these. I'd love to talk about this, or is there another lambic that you think we need to try? We'll talk about that down there in the comments, or just about anything that you want to talk about down there. I love talking to my subscribers and fans and people that just caught this video randomly. I'll see what I can find to put in the description. In the description, you'll also find other links to social media. You'll find the merch store. Like, this is one of my shirts. You can find this design on many of the things on Redbubble. This one's Drink Good Beer with Good Friends. And I hope you guys are doing the same. So, let's get down to the rating system. First and foremost, always the most important in my ratings. Did you dig it?
Very much so.
Did you have another of these? Yeah. The pick six thing's kind of out of the window.
Right.
Does it pair well with food? I have had it with food, and it is interesting. I would say it tends to lend itself a little more towards dessert items, just because they are very fruit forward. Now, that being said, I can just sit on the couch and drink these. I can't sit at the bar and just have one of these, and they're pretty nice. I would also recommend these for the slow down time.
Yeah.
Because it is a lower alcohol content, and
you're not gonna slam it.
You don't. You sip this, you chill, you relax. It's a very relaxing beer.
Yeah.
And I like that.
It's something you just experience.
Yes, the experience is very important for this beer. Now, on a 1 to 10, 1 pint's the lowest, 10 pints the highest.
It's a 9.
Yeah, I'm in there with a 9. I just like them. They're good.
Yeah. I think I enjoyed the other two a little bit more, but this is fantastic.
Now I'm going to say, completely not overriding anybody. Part of it is, if you enjoy one of the fruits more than you enjoy the other fruit,
awesome. Yeah.
You will get the flavor of that fruit. I like strawberries more than I like raspberries.
Me too.
I like peach currently more than just about any fruit. I don't know why.
Peach flavor.
I'm stuck on peach right now.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, pineapple and coconut were everything to me. I'm stuck on peach right now. But this is phenomenal. Yeah.
Very good.
Well, there you have it, folks. Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.